Hello, and welcome to this session on adapter design pattern. This video is part of a 20 hours Udemy course where we cover hundreds of real-world design pattern scenarios. Let's take a look at the introduction. The adapter design pattern is a structural pattern that allows objects with incompatible interfaces to work together by creating an intermediate adapter object. The adapter object translates the interface of one object so that another object can understand it. In other words, the adapter pattern helps to convert the interface of one class into the interface expected by the client. This pattern involves creating an adapter class that acts as a wrapper around an existing class, providing a different interface to the client without modifying the underlying code of the original class. The adapter pattern is useful in situations where you have existing code that cannot be changed or modified but needs to be integrated with new code or systems. By creating an adapter, you can make these two systems work together without the need for extensive refactoring or rewriting of code. Hello and welcome back. Let's take another example, a real-world example of an audio adapter. The purpose of this example is to implement an adapter that adapts external audio player engines or module to an existing media player module. We're going to call our existing media player engine audio player class. This uses its play method to play audio with different extensions. At the moment, it can only play MP3 and WAV files. Any other extension will throw a value error saying that it is an unsupported audio type. We want to extend our audio player so that it can play other types. So we brought in an advanced audio player, which for now can add MP4 to the music type we can play. It uses its play MP4 method to play MP4 audio. We will now need to integrate the advanced audio player to the existing audio player. The challenge, however, is that the advanced audio player doesn't use the play method the way the existing audio player uses. This is where we need to implement an adapter that will convert the play MP4 method to the play method of the audio player, which is our existing audio player. To achieve that, we're going to implement a media player class, which is a target. It serves as an interface that any external audio player or engine can use to convert how it plays to the way the original audio player plays. Now that we have the target, we're going to implement the target to adapt this advanced audio player to be able to play with the audio player that we have. So we're going to implement a class called MP4 adapter, which inherits the media player, and on instantiation, we'll take in the media player, in this instance, the advanced audio player. And because it is a media player type, it's going to also implement the play method of the media player. And this play method is what will adapt the advanced media player to use a play method like the audio player, which is the existing player that we want to adapt to. We'll check if the audio type that we're putting in is MP4. And if that is, we're going to call the audio player, in this case, the advanced audio player. We're going to call its method that helps to play music. This method is called play MP4. So right here, you can see we called the advanced audio player, that is audio player, and then we call the MP4 method. And this does the conversion, the adapting of the advanced audio player to the way the audio player plays. If it is not an MP4, then it should throw an error, a value error that it is not a supported file type. Let's take a look at this on the client code. To run a normal audio player, we just instantiate the audio player and we call the play method. We're running MP3 music and then a wave music. And if we run this code, you're going to see it's going to show us that it's playing give me the song for MP3 and then looking bright as a WAV file. If we try to play another music, let's say we try to play Looking Bright as MP4. If we run it, the first, okay, let me comment these two out, which has already played. If we run it this time, it's going to throw an error saying unsupported audio file because that audio file MP4 doesn't exist on the audio player engine. So to get that to happen, what we're going to do is to use an adapter, and the adapter takes in the advanced audio player that we just instantiated. Now we call the play method of the adapter to play the music. Now we're putting in an MP4 music and we're going to play that music, save the date. Now, if you run that, you'll see that it's now playing save the date as MP4. So we can now play the first two audio with the audio player, and then we can play the last MP4 using the adapter to adapt the music so that the play method can be called to play the music. So if we run this now, you will see it plays the three audio files using their different audio types. We have MP3, WAV, and MP4. With the adapter, we were able to convert an unsupported format to become supported. This video is part of a 20 hours Udemy course where we cover hundreds of real-world design pattern scenarios. The course is called Design Pattern in Python with Real-World Code Examples. We showed via practical coding how design pattern is implemented in real-world scenarios like event manager, cache, database connection codes, document management code, creating optimized configuration settings, login frameworks, GUI framework codes, plugin systems, game development codes, payment gateway, document generators, computer graphics generation codes, financial model code pattern, resource pooling, object pooling in ORMs, website creation, database query codes, language translator, web application framework creation, banking system codes, organizational chart creation, file system, interpreter, menu system, text formatting code, authentication code, authorization code, API for OS, document management system, create proxies, event handling, middleware in web development, workflow system, undo redo functionality in apps, job scheduler scenarios, parsers, chart applications, drawing applications, notification system, distributed system, booking system, workflow management system, sorting algorithm, file compression utility, and many more. If you are really serious about your career in programming, you have to get this video, and you don't have to be a Python programmer to use it. Use the link in the description to get the best price for this course on the Udemy platform.